Hello everybody, my name is Rune Eldrin. Welcome back to another episode of Mass Effect 1 from the Mass Effect Legendary Edition. In the last episode, we helped save the colonists of Zhu's Hope by uninfecting them from what we know as the Thorian's influence. And now we are going to be heading down under Zhu's Hope to confront the Thorian, which is right here. Look at that beautiful, nasty thing of a creature. Fuck, I threw a grenade. Just knock it out with Thorian gas.
Alright, we just need to find this creature and determine what that is disturbing.
Well, that's just
Nothing's
great.
ever simple, is it?
It looks like a tumor. That is a cancerous tumor. That is the only way. Oh, hey, look, it has little tentacles and suction cups, so it's part Cthulhu. That is horrifying. And it's just gonna give birth.
Invaders, your every step is a transgression. 1,000 feelers appraise you as meat, good only to dig or decompose. I speak for the old growth as I did for Saren. You are within and before the Thorian. It commands that you be in awe.
You gave something to Saren. Something I need.
Saren sought knowledge of those who are gone. The old growth listened to flesh for the first time in the long cycle. Trades were made. Then cold ones began killing the flesh that would tend the next cycle. Flesh fairly given. The old growth sees the air you push as lies. It will listen no more.
Give me what I need, and I'll strike back at the one who betrayed you.
No more will the Thorian listen to those that scurry. Your lives are short.
Alright.
Gone on too long.
We tried.
Your blood will feed the ground.
Sorry, I just straight shoot Garrus in the back. Yeah. Not good. Alright. We always want to make sure we're safe and they're not gonna spring up on us. Push! You're all good, Garrus.
Bring it on.
Alright. He did not like that at all.
Desired effect, I believe. A few more and it will be severely hurt.
You know, I've always wondered something. I've never tried this. In any of the playthroughs I've done of this game in the past, I've never tried to see if you could actually walk up to it. And if he'll hurt you. Hi, buddy. Just a couple shots right to the face. No, you're not gonna like tentacle grab me in and murder me. I would have tentacle grabbed me and murdered me. But that's just me. Okay, I was sitting there, I was like, I'm getting ready. He's gonna just spit out another little clone. singularity them. Oh, cool. We got a level up. Oh, I don't trust the fact that there's still some behind us. Oh my god. Saving at every available moment I can. Because I remember this from the original game, and I'm playing on Insane again, which is the hardest difficulty. So I gotta, like, remember that one hit from them, I'm done. Let's go ahead and boost our shotguns just up all the way. Garrus, what do you got over here? Go. There she is. Electronics too. Decryption. Let's hit that sniper rifle up for you, and for you, we'll go Sorry Scientists. Be quiet. Manual. A B B A B B. Take it all. Fuck. Bastards, dude, that snuck up on me. Fucking sure. I don't feel safe, no, so we're gonna save. 'Cause I don't wanna have to reset.
Engaging target.
Alright, we're gonna throw her Okay, adrenaline rush.
Time for revenge.
Double tap just as a safety precaution. Oh my gosh. Okay, heal yourself, Liara. Alright. Come on. Go, keep going, just keep blasting. So my question is, does he just puke out these zombies? Or did they have to be old colonists before they got puked out? Hi, Mr. Rich. Okay. Screw these Asari clones. Come on. As challenging as this is, it's not as hard as I thought it would be. If I'm not mistaken, these pods are the clone, aren't they? Oh my god. Alright, we got a medical station here. Y, B, Y. Y, B, Y. Alright, we got full meds again. Let's go ahead and save one more time. This should be the last time I need to save. Shut up, Leo. Are you not happy for action? Get out of here with that. Come on. Okay, you know I lied about... Actually... The RM messes people up, dude. Look, I didn't want to go right up at the door. Alright, cool. Yay, fun. Still can't save. I wonder if I could pick them out from over here. I can't. Oh, I hate this.
Rally round.
Where'd she go? I'm like, where the fuck did she even run off to? That was actually kind of funny. Dude, we took the Asari out in like 2 seconds. So the thing we gotta be careful of here is close quarters with these guys. Come on. There we go.
I have a shot.
I really hate the fact that I didn't get any more grenades, because grenades would have been so helpful during this whole thing.
All clear.
Save here just in case one of these guys comes up and throws up on me. I don't have to go back. Stay down. Throw his ass up the stairs. Told you I knew one of them was gonna come up. Oh god. Woo. Alright, let's just hit him with lift. I love how they could throw up on us and deal damage, but they can't, like, when they explode, their blood doesn't hurt us.
All patched up.
Boom. And that is how the cookie crumbles, or the Thorian tumbles, whichever way you want to go with. Oh, you poor cancer. So that's the original one. You can tell because she's not all green.
I'm free. I suppose I should thank you for releasing me.
Are you okay?
Is everything all right? Are you hurt?
I am fine, or I will be, in time. My name is Shiala. I served Matriarch Benezia. When she allied herself with Saren, so did I. Benezia foresaw the influence Saren would have. She joined him to guide him down a gentler path. But Saren is compelling. Benezia lost her way.
So he tricked her.
Are you saying Saren can control minds?
Benezia underestimated Saren, as I did. We came to believe in his cause and his goals. The strength of his influence is troubling.
Benezia sought to turn the river and was swept away.
How is this
Sorry,
possible?
matriarchs are among the most intelligent and powerful beings in the galaxy. How could one fall under Saren's control?
Saren has a vessel, an enormous warship unlike anything I've ever seen. He calls it Sovereign. It can dominate the minds of his followers. They become indoctrinated to Saren's will. The process is subtle. It can take days, weeks, but in the end, it is absolute. I was a willing slave when Saren brought me to this world. He needed my biotics to communicate with the Thorian, to learn its secrets. Saren offered me in trade. I was sacrificed to secure an alliance between Saren and the Thorian.
That's horrible.
Saren's pretty quick to betray his own people.
He was quick to betray the Thorian, too. After he had what he wanted, he ordered the Geth to destroy all evidence of its existence. Saren knows you are searching for the conduit. He knows you are following his steps. He attacked the Thorian so you could not gain the cipher.
What's the cipher? And why did Saren need it?
The beacon on Eden Prime gave you visions. But the visions are unclear, confusing. They were meant for a Prothean mind. To truly comprehend them, you must think like a Prothean. You must understand their culture, their history, their very existence. The Thorian was here long before the Protheans built this city. It watched and studied them. When they died, it consumed them. They became a part of it.
So the cipher is
So
knowledge.
the Thorian taught Saren to think like a Prothean. How?
The cipher is the very essence of being a Prothean. It cannot be described or explained. It would be like describing color to a creature without eyes. To understand, you must have access to endemic ancestral memory. A viewpoint spanning thousands of Prothean generations. I sensed this ancestral memory, the cipher, when I melded with the Thorian. Our identities merged, our minds intertwined. Such knowledge cannot be taught. It simply exists.
There has to be some way.
I need that knowledge to stop Saren.
There is a way. I can transfer the knowledge from my mind to yours, as I did with Saren. Try to relax, Commander. Slow, deep breaths. Let go of your physical shell.
I'm like,
Reach out to grasp the threads that bind us, one to another. Every action sends ripples across the galaxy.
I was like, you've given me that look before,
Every
right before you
idea
tried to
must
murder
touch
me.
Another mind to live. Each emotion must mark another's spirit. We are all connected. Every living being united in a single glorious existence. Open yourself to the universe, Commander. Embrace eternity.
Those pitch black eyes. She always looks so angry at me.
I have given you the cipher, just as it was given to Saren. The ancestral memories
I'm gonna
of
let
the
me wipe
Protheans
my
are
helmet
part of
real
you now.
quick.
Are you all right? What just happened?
Like a true badass. I'll
Something.
be fine.
It still didn't make any sense.
You have been given a great gift. The experience of an entire people. It will take time for your mind to process this information.
We should get you back to the ship where you can be monitored.
I'm sorry if you have suffered, but there was no other way. You needed the cipher. In time, it will help you understand the vision from the beacon.
Matriarch Saren, Thorian, personal questions.
I want to know more about you.
There is nothing remarkable about me. I was merely one of Matriarch Benezia's disciples. For nearly 2 centuries, I followed her, learning at her feet. When Benezia revealed her plan to join Saren, she gave her disciples a choice. Only those who were willing had to follow her. Many felt her plan was too dangerous, but I believed in her. I thought she could turn Saren away from his insanity. Instead, we joined him in it.
Let's go Sovereign.
Tell me more about this ship Saren has.
Sovereign is alien. I do not know how it was built or where it comes from. Its design does not match that of any known spacefaring species. It dwarfs any vessel in the Citadel or Alliance fleets. Its weapons are devastating, its defenses virtually impenetrable. With it, Saren believes he is unstoppable.
You said Saren uses it to manipulate his followers.
The indoctrination. There is an energy about Sovereign. You feel drawn to the ship. It makes Saren's arguments more persuasive, more compelling. Spend enough time in Sovereign's presence and you will lose yourself. There is no other way to explain it.
I want to know more about Benezia.
Benezia was greatly respected among our people. A powerful biotic.
I love how none of
even
them
for
mention
inside.
Liara, who is
She was widely
Benezia's
known as a
daughter.
teacher of philosophy and religion. She always sought the paths of peace and harmony. She joined with Saren because she hoped to turn him away from his path of destruction.
Instead, she became one of his most powerful allies.
As I mentioned before, Matriarch Benezia underestimated Saren. Be sure you do not make the same mistake.
Yeah, let's
What
learn
else
more
can you tell
about
me about
the
Saren?
Saren.
There is little I could tell you that you do not already know. He's powerful, he's charismatic, and he is dangerous. Once I followed him, blind to his true nature. But now I see he is leading the galaxy into an age of darkness and suffering.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the Thorian?
Apart
When
from the fact that
creature
we just
enveloped
dropped
me,
it to
I
its
became
death.
part of it, but I still don't truly understand it. So alien, so ancient. Its exact age is impossible to know. It measured time differently. 10,000 years of hibernation broken by a few frantic centuries of activity. Its mind was awesome, magnificent. It transcended all classification. And now it is gone.
You sound almost sad.
Don't tell me you feel sorry for that thing.
The Thorian was a unique life form. A sentient being that lived for 50,000 years, maybe more. There is nothing even remotely.
So it
like
knows
this in the
exactly what
galaxy.
happened to the Protheans.
I'm grateful you saved me from a life of thraldom. Yet I cannot help but feel some sorrow for the loss of such a rare and remarkable creature.
Now that you're free of the Thorian, what are you planning to do next?
If you allow it, I would like to stay here with the colonists. They have suffered greatly, and I played a role in their suffering. I would like to make amends.
It's a noble
The
idea.
colonists will need all the help they can get. They'll be happy to have you on their side.
Thank you, Commander. May fortune smile upon you.
All right, all right, all right. Well,
You did it. With the Thorian gone, we can start rebuilding for ourselves again. And we're free of Exogeni's threats. We're back to being just a little nowhere colony. Thank you, Commander.
you are welcome.
It'll be tough.
You saved most of the infected.
I will do what I can to assist the colony in this difficult time. I am ashamed of the damage done to the lives of these people.
Farewell, Shiala.
Farewell, Commander. I wish you well in your hunt.
All right, give me just a quick second, squad. I got another level up. All right, we're back now.
Commander, you look pale. Are you suffering any ill effects from the cipher?
The cipher shook me up a bit.
I might be able to help you. I am an expert on the Protheans. If I join my consciousness to yours, maybe we can make some sense of it.
Do it. Hurry. We don't have much time.
It kind of comes off a little desperate to catch Saren.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity.
I love the whole black eye thing. So, not really quite remembering what all this means. A lot of it just looks like the old Prothean flesh being melded with technology.
Incredible. All this time, all my research, yet I never dreamed. I am sorry. The images were so vivid. I never imagined the experience would be so intense. You are remarkably strong-willed, Commander. What you have been through, what you have seen, would have destroyed a lesser mind.
Come on.
Well,
get
thank
to
you.
the point. What did you see?
The beacon
So
on
brash.
Eden Prime must have been badly damaged. Large parts of the vision are missing. The data transferred into the commander's mind is incomplete.
You must have seen something.
I was able to interpret the data relayed through your vision, what was there at least, but something was missing. Saren must have the missing information. Maybe he found another beacon. If we can find the missing data from your vision, I can...
You
I'm
all right
sorry.
there?
The joining is exhausting. I should go to the medical bay and lie down for a moment.
Dr. Chakwas should take a look at you.
That will not be necessary. I just need some rest. Somewhere quiet.
We're done here. Dismissed.
I've sent off the Pharaoh's report, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Yes, sir.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Commander, Exogeny should have told us about the Thorian. It would have made your job much easier.
Yes, they
Might
should have.
been able to capture it for study instead of destroying it.
The Thorian liked to enslave minds. Anyone who studied it would have ended up as one of its thralls.
Perhaps it's for the best then. At least the colony was saved.
Of course it was saved. Shepard would go to any lengths to help a human colony.
Don't got time for this.
Goodbye, Counselor.
Uh-oh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sir. We lost that connection.
Miss Williams,
Oh?
Commander,
Uh-oh.
we need to talk. If we do not resolve this situation now, I am afraid things might become awkward.
Oh, awkward, huh?
I hope we can
Uh-oh.
keep this civilized. I do not want things to become unpleasant.
Because it's been so pleasant between us lately. Look, somebody in this room needs to make a choice. It ain't me, and it ain't you.
Maybe we should try to work this out.
I think we must. I may not know much about human relationships, but I understand the concept of jealousy.
Jealous? Of you? You're not even our species.
Perhaps that is why you feel threatened. I am a rival unlike any you have faced before. Hostility is a common reaction to the unfamiliar.
Doctor, you keep smart-assing me, I'll show you what my hostile reaction is like.
Both of you, settle down. We can handle this like mature adults.
This is stupid. We're not married, Shepard. You want to get involved with some alien? Go ahead. It's none of my business.
I never meant for you to get hurt. But Liara's the one I really care about.
Hey, we're all grown-ups here, right? Hope you two will be happy together. If you don't mind, I need to clean my gear.
I feel bad for her, Shepard. I hope she'll be okay.
I'll go talk with her in a while. Give her a chance to cool down.
I suppose you're right. I'm sorry you were put in this position, but I'm glad you chose me. I don't believe we should continue this discussion here in the comm room, Shepard. You know where to find me if you want to have a more private conversation.
Ooh. And a private conversation we shall have. I'm gonna be fading to black back and forth as I go and talk to various members of our crew. All right, let's start with the Joker.
Hey, Commander, next time we touch down, let's try not to park the ship in a colony of mutant zombies. Just thinking out loud here.
I have to go.
I just like his smart-ass remarks. That's literally the only reason why I wanted to talk to him. All right, Kaden.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I didn't figure you'd have time to talk with all that's going on. There's gotta be some xenobiologists who want to read about the Thorian.
The paperwork will keep. Something on your mind?
I'm just looking for an ear. The debriefing wasn't the right place to say how ridiculous this is. Seems like every other race in the galaxy is wrapped up in their own problems. They don't want to see what's coming.
Wanting to believe everything will be fine? Sounds like human nature to me.
Yeah, I guess some things carry across species well enough. I should remember that after what happened with Vernus.
You forgave him?
I think you'd carry a grudge over the crap you took from Vernus.
Before I met Vernus, I knew as much as any other civilian. Aliens were weird, superior, and tried to tell us what to do. I mean, it's only been 26 years since first contact. That's not a lot of time to understand them. It was Vernus who made me see how human aliens are. They're not different or special. They're jerks and saints, just like us. Hell, by the time I got payback, I didn't even want it anymore.
I don't see you snapping very easily. What finally did it?
He hurt Rana. Broke her arm. She reached for a glass of water instead of pulling it biotically. She just wanted a drink without getting a nosebleed. You know? Like an idiot, I stood up. Didn't know what I was gonna do. Just something. And Vernus lost it. Beat the crap out of me. Kept shouting how they should have bombed us back to the Stone Age. And that's when the knife came up. A military-issue talon. Right in my face. I cut loose. Full biotic kick right in the teeth. Almost as strong as I can manage now. At 17, that's something.
Damn.
You wanted to help a girl you cared for. That's a noble thing.
Maybe my intentions were noble, but I lost control. I killed him, Shepard. Snapped his neck. They probably could have saved him if they got him to an infirmary quick enough, but they didn't. Caused a stir when they shipped him home. Bot training was shut down. Kinetics folded a couple of years later. So, yeah, maybe I hated that Thorian. I mean, if one ass was enough to judge a whole race, I'd hate humans too.
That's actually very fair.
Keep that level head and we'll do fine.
Staying reasonable is about all we've got left. Everyone else in this galaxy seems to have gone out of their minds. Present company accepted, of course.
All right, let's see his viewpoints on this last mission.
I'm glad there aren't many aliens like the Thorian. I don't think my stomach could take it. One of my cousins has an agribusiness. I was thinking of calling him. Maybe he can get some shipments into Pharos. I mean, now that they're cut off from the company.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
All right, let's go see how our little alien friend's doing. Ba-ba-dum.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
I was worried.
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
She's the best.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
Psh, let's
I like
talk.
talking with you, Liara, no matter what the subject.
You have been very understanding with me, Shepard. Very patient. I appreciate that. I know there are some strange beliefs about my people. I am familiar with the legend of Asari promiscuity, but those rumors have little basis in fact. When one of my people joins with an individual from another species, it is a very deep and spiritual exchange. We do not enter lightly into a union.
You make it sound almost mystical.
A true union goes far beyond an ordinary melding. It is a connection that transcends the physical universe. Two become one. Thoughts and senses merge, identities intertwine. Memories and emotions weave themselves together, becoming entangled in a single, rapturous whole. It is unlike any other experience. In some cases, it can be a truly life-changing event.
It sounds amazing. Are you saying...
No. Oh, no. I am not very good at this, am I? I'm sorry, Shepard. I am trying to explain why I have been so reserved. The Union is more than just sex. It is the lifeblood of my species, the way we Asari evolve and grow as a society. That is why I have never... that is why we must choose our partners with great care.
I want you to be absolutely sure about this, Liara.
I am only 106, barely an adult by Asari standards, and I spend most of my time absorbed in my research. I never really thought about it. Not until I met you. You are very special to me, Shepard. But with all that's happened, Saren, the Geth, the Reapers, I do not know if we are ready for this.
Aww.
These are dark times, Liara.
Different kind of awe, but
maybe once all this is over.
I'm glad you understand, Shepard. There is too much at stake. We need to put aside our personal feelings and focus on stopping Saren. I wish it did not have to be that way. But we all have to make sacrifices.
Yep, that we do.
Let's talk about something else.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
I should go. Huh. Alright, let's talk to Rex.
Shepard,
So, you'd rather be a merc than help your people?
I'm a fighter. It's what I do.
Aren't you at all worried about what will happen to the Krogan?
What the hell do you want me to do about it, Shepard? I'm tired of sticking my ass on the line and getting nothing for it.
So you're just giving up on your people?
I gave up on fighting for a lost cause. I'm no hero, Shepard. Bottom line, killing for credits simplifies things.
You ever think about helping your people?
I try not to. But there's a lot of Krogan mercs out there. I'm always running into them. Half the time I'm being paid to kill them. But that's just part of the job. You don't get to pick who your enemies are.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Always interesting. Let's talk to Garrus.
Commander, what can I do for you?
What's the matter, buddy?
Something bothering you?
It's Saren. I'm starting to wonder whether we'll ever find him. He's always one step ahead of us, and he's got those damn Geth.
You think he'll get away?
We're getting close, Garrus. We'll find him.
I wish I had your confidence. I just can't stand the thought of him getting away with everything he's done. I know you're doing everything you can, and if anyone can catch him, it's you, but if there's anything else I can do to help, anything, just tell me what you want me to do, and I'll do it.
I understand your concern, but we'll find him. Just make sure you're ready to go when we do.
Yes, sir. I'll be ready. Can I ask you something, Commander?
Of course.
What is it?
Are you worried that the Council might be protecting Saren? I mean, they were really dragging their heels before. What if we find him, bring him back to the Citadel, and they refuse to act?
I get the feeling this isn't a question. Speak your mind, Garrus.
Well, maybe we shouldn't give them the chance, Commander. In my opinion, Saren's too dangerous to be kept alive. Too much could happen. He could escape, or the Council might let him go. If we find him, when we find him, I say we make sure we stop him permanently.
If Saren won't listen to reason, if he forces my hand, I'll kill him in a heartbeat. But only if it's absolutely necessary.
But what's the point in keeping him alive? It just gives him an opportunity to escape or convince the Council to listen to him. And what about the Geth? They might try to free him.
Think about it.
We know more about Saren's plans than anyone. But what do we really know? If we just kill him, we lose the chance to find out.
Yeah, I see your point. Do you really think there's
Smart.
more to know, other than the fact that he's a raving lunatic?
Maybe, maybe not. But it's not a chance I'm willing to take. Yes, sir.
Molding my best friend into the archangel he will become. Dolly, how you doing down here?
It feels like we're getting near the end, doesn't it, Shepard? With Saren, I mean.
It won't be much longer. One way or another, it'll all be over soon.
You'll find the conduit before he does. I know you will. You have to.
Well, thank you.
And after this is all over, when my pilgrimage ends and I go back to my own people, I'll be proud to say I was a part of it.
An important
We
part.
couldn't have done this without you, Telly.
You've been good to me. A lot of people treat Quarians like second-class citizens. They just want us to go back to our fleet and disappear. But you've treated me just like everyone else on your
Of
crew.
course. I see everyone as equal.
That means a lot, and it says something about you. Whatever happens, I just want to say thank you for that.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna miss you when you go back to your own people, Telly.
That won't happen for a while yet. I'll be right here anytime you need me.
I should go.
See you later.
I should go. Alright, let's see what Ash Williams has to say. She's probably all pissed off and everything. Don't punch me.
Commander,
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
I'm off duty until tomorrow. I was gonna have a small drink. Bit of a celebration. If you're interested.
What's the occasion?
It's Armistice Day, when the First Contact War ended. My family always marks it. Since I'm the only Williams aboard, I thought I'd ask you.
I'm flattered.
Seems like an odd thing to celebrate. That was 26 years ago.
In our family, it's not really a celebration, more like an obligation. Don't tell me you don't know about my family. My commanders always find out. It's not in my files or something?
There's almost nothing in your files. Technical scores and a list of crap assignments.
There's a reason for the crap assignments. I'm General Williams' granddaughter, the commander of the Shanxi garrison in the war. The only human ever to surrender to an alien race.
Now I understand.
I see. That's why you drive yourself so hard.
A Williams has to be better than the best, if only to avoid suspicion. That's what my dad told me the night before he retired. Takes a special kind of big-headed to march into a job where your family's blacklisted. I did it anyway. I'm not gonna let our name go down with Arnold and Quisling. Granddad deserved better than that.
What happened to your grandfather after the war?
He was relieved of command as soon as Shanxi was liberated. They brought him back to Earth in irons, but there was never a trial. They quietly demoted him and stuck him behind a desk. He retired a year later and spent the rest of his life working construction in the colonies. Sometimes we hear about attempts to get him exonerated in some official way. Nothing ever comes of him.
Damn.
As I recall, your grandfather held out for a long time.
The Thorians wrecked the orbitals in the first wave and occupied the major cities. They sat in orbit, dropping rocks on anything that moved. Granddad dispersed the troops, but when they went into the cities for supplies, the Thorians would wreck a block to eliminate one fire team. Civilians were dying, his troops were starving, and he couldn't contact Alliance High Command. So he surrendered the garrison.
He refused to sacrifice his men just to save face for humanity. You planning to throw yourself on a sword to save face for him?
Would it make a difference? He's gone now. Dad's gone too. And who would it impress? I'll never be good enough for the Alliance. So now you know.
Damn.
Gonna kick me off the ship, Skipper?
You're a valuable part of my crew, Williams. If I want an opinion from the head, I go to Alenko. When I want one from the heart, I go to you.
I also play a mean game of pool. But anyway, I've got things to do before we land. I'm sure you do too.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Gotta admire those colonials. That's about the worst place for a colony I've ever seen. Given the option, I'd get the hell out of Dodge.
I agree.
Dismissed, Chief.
Sir.
Alright, everybody, so before we...
Good timing, Commander. We got a transmission coming in from the Citadel. Top priority clearance.
I'll take it in the comm room.
Okay, never mind. Let me just go back through here. This is interrupting my train of thought, but it looks to be important.
Commander Shepard, we've received information that may be critical to your mission against Saren.
Good.
I'll take all the help I can get.
We've received an urgent message from one of our infiltration regiments in the Traverse.
You mean spies?
Spectres tend to attract attention, Commander, but they are only one arm of the Council. Special task groups are often a better option for monitoring developing situations.
Alright.
We currently have several infiltration units scattered throughout the border regions of Citadel space. This particular unit was gathering intel on Saren.
Sounds serious.
What did they find?
Unfortunately, the message we received was little more than static. The infiltration team must be in a situation where they can't set up proper interstellar communications. But the message was sent on a channel reserved for mission-critical communications. Whatever they were trying to tell us, we know it was important. Considering your interest in Saren, we thought you might want to investigate this. Find out what happened to our team. The signal originated from the planet Vermeer.
Thanks for the info.
I'll look into it.
The Council prefers not to become involved in the specifics of Spectre activities. We only want you to be aware of all your options, including Vermeer. Good luck, Commander Shepard. We will keep you advised if we learn anything else.
Alright. Now, back to what I was saying. We're going to go to the galaxy map. Before I end out this episode, we're going to travel to a different system. I also wanted to make sure that I scanned everything, so we'll fade to black as I look for the system. Alright, take two. Let's try this again. Crap. Let's go ahead and lift. Oh shit. Shield up. Throw him hard against the wall. Woo. Gotta love the shotgun for organics. Alright. Now this time remember that there's fucking snipers everywhere. Fucking chuck his ass, please. Alright, there we go. Easy way for us all to get over here. God, I wish I could just hit him so hard right now. Oh God, no! Oh my God, you're going right off the edge. Okay. Let's grab all that. Let's grab all that. Okay. Alright. Little decryption. AYXYBA. Take all that. Some aid station. You have discovered the corpse of Captain Wilhelm of the MSV Majesty. His stiff fingers are wrapped tightly around a small data pad. Alright, open door. Got another metagel. Alright, everybody. We are now prepared and ready to go back to the Citadel. We're gonna go talk to the captain's brother, hand him the data pad and all that. We officially made it through this. God. Side missions are always the hardest missions, it feels like. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to hit the like button, share with your friends, family, Private Cat Dog, whoever you guys got to share videos with. If you missed anything in the Mass Effect Saga playlist, you can find it on the bottom left of the in-screen annotations. I'll be linking another BioWare playlist on the upper left. It will be the Dragon Age Saga, in which we are closing out Dragon Age 2 in that series. Bottom right will always be there to subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure to hit the bell icon to be notified when videos come out. I'll see you in the next video. Toodaloo, everybody.